Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video we're going to be doing a mini tutorial, first impressions and thoughts on the Revolution Pro Rock and Royal palette. So it just looks like this. I'm going to open it up inside and just looks like this. So really pretty. So I have recently tried the Revolution Smoke and Mirrors palette, which is the blue one, so I will link that one in the description box so you can check that out. So I have got a lot of palettes to review at the moment, but I just don't have a lot of time to film. So if there's any of these, I'm just going to show you some of the ones I've got, and then if there's any that you do favour over others, just let me know in the comments box and I will prioritise those. So I have got these, and these are dupes of the Huda Mini, like the Brights ones they've got. So these are by W7, so just look like this. So I thought maybe I could do a look with one of the palettes and then swatch all of them. So I've got those, and they're really affordable as well. Then I've got this Technic palette. This was like $3.99, you can see by the sticker here. So this is the Vacay palette. So this is a dupe for the ABH Riviera palette. And then I've also got this Primark palette. So this is the Rule Baker palette. And then it just looks like this inside, pretty golds and purples. So yeah, if you want to see any of those videos, just let me know in the comments box. But let's get on with this video. So I'm just going to prime my eyes and zoom you in, and then let's get on with this one. Okay, so this is the palette. And from what I can see, it's hard to actually tell just by looking at it which ones are mattes and which ones are shimmers, because everything's got like a little bit of a sheen to it. I think these two and this one are the mattes and the rest are shimmers, but we'll be able to tell once we swatch it. So I'm going to put a purple in the crease. I'm just going to go in with this one. There was a little sheet that came over the top of it, but I hate those sheets, so that's disappeared off somewhere. So I can't tell you what the names of these colours are, but I'm just, I'm just going to point you to them. I'm just going to use that one there and just pop that in the crease. Purple, and it does look really pretty. So I'm going to deepen it up with this purple now. I really want to use this shade, but it's so shimmery I don't think it will go too well in my crease. So yeah, I'm just going to deepen it up with this purple. Second purple down. It does look really nice so far, but I am finding with this palette as opposed to the blue Smoke and Mirrors palette that this one's got a lot more fallout, so it's just something to bear in mind. I have just been sweeping it away, but yeah, it has more fallout. So I'm actually going to use these two colours. They're really pretty, so I'm going to put this one in my outer crease, and then I'm going to put this one all over my lid. Put that purple on the crease, and then I've just put some more base back on to cut my crease with. So I used this one in my outer V, and it was really hard to build up. I know it's supposed to be like, I don't know, maybe like a lid shade or something, because it's like a metallic deep purple, but I don't know, I just found it a little bit hard to build up. I think it's maybe like there was a shade in the Smoke and Mirrors palette that had like it felt like it had like a top layer over it, and then once you got over that top layer, the pigment was like underneath was really good. So I think that one's going to be just like that. But I think it's looking okay so far, and I have learnt from my last video, the Smoke and Mirrors palette, that I think I need something bright on my lid when I'm doing like a look like this. So I'm going to put this shade here all over my lid now. the bright shade all over the lid, and I think it does look really pretty. And then I did go in off camera with this shade and put that over on the join between the really outer colour and like the lid shade, just so it's a little bit more seamless and it's not as harsh, that divide from one to the other. So I need to put something on the lower lash line now, and I think I'm going to go in with this kind of mauvey purple shade, just for something a little bit different because it's a colour that I've not already used. That mauvey kind of colour put on. I'm going to wear these Venus Gale Cosmetics lashes that I got in one of my Try Beauty boxes. So while I'm waiting for the glue to dry on those, I'll just put some liner on as well, but I need to do it off camera because I do it like this close to the mirror, so yeah, it won't look very good on camera. Okay, so lashes, liner, everything is on now. I just feel like this look needs a little bit of something extra. So I have got this Primark. It's a little liquid glitter, so I'm just going to put that some of that over the eyes. So that is the liquid glitter on. I would say be careful with these because it did take some of the purple off my lid, but I think it looks really pretty now it's on. It just gives it a bit more of a shiny, more metallic look. Okay, so look is complete with this palette. It is a very nice palette. It's very pigmented. However, I did feel like there was a lot of fallout with this palette as well, so it's something to bear in mind. It's a nice one. Yeah, it's pretty good. I feel like I liked working with the blue palette a little bit better though than this one. I'm not sure why, because these are more wearable colours for me. I don't know. I feel like that one just turned out a lot better than expected, whereas this one was like, yeah, it's good, but it's not as good as that one, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm going to do some swatches for you now, and thanks for watching. I will see you again shortly. Bye. Okay, so here are the palette swatches, just what they look like. This one swatched amazingly and it was really soft. It's like a duochrome kind of effect. I know that purple is quite a hard colour to formulate and they can be a little bit dry, so this one was very dry and this one was very dry, and they're both the two that I put on my lids. I felt like with this palette, when I was swatching it, either the shades were really gritty and dry or they were really like smooth and creamy. There was no in between, it was one or the other. But yeah, it looks a nice palette. I enjoyed using it, but I enjoyed using the blue one just a little bit more from this range. So thanks for watching and I will see you again shortly. Bye.